This video is the continuation for the previous video of page number 88. We were here on question number 9. This is a word problem that states Peter earns rupees 24.75 per hour as a part-time cashier. First information we have extracted here is the earning of Peter per hour earning. His brother earns rupees 28.60 per hour. Now the earning of his brother as a part-time salesman. How much in total do they earn per day if both of them work for 4 hours? This is the earning for 1 hour. They earn for 4 hours each. Peter also earns for 4 hours and his brother also earns for works for 4 hours. So first of all we will find the total amount both earn. We will add up the 1 hour earning of Peter and his brother. We will get the answer, but now they work for 4 hours. The thing that is required here is how much in total do they earn per day. So in one day they work for 4 hours. So we will multiply the total amount that we have found out with 4 to find the total earning per day. That's it. Coming to the next page, that is page number 89. The topic here is 8-point compass. So compass is a device that tells us about the direction. The 4 main directions are east, west, north, south. The direction opposite to east is west and the direction opposite to north is south. East and west directions are on the horizontal plane, and north and south on the vertical planes. You have to remember these. You can see here the angles between two of these major directions is right angle of 90 degrees. So 90 here from east to north the angle is 90 degrees. Then from north to west again we will add 90 plus 90. This 90 plus this 90 is 180. Again we will add 90, 270. So from this point 90 plus 90 plus 90 till here it is 270 degrees. And then from again we will add 90. It will reach to that point again and it will 270 plus 90 will become 360 degrees. You can see from east, if we will start moving from point east and we will come back, it is making one complete rotation that is equal to 360 degrees. Now what does 8-point compass mean? We know what a compass is. We know the 4 major directions. 8-point compass means that there are 8 points or 8 directions between all 4 major directions: east, west, north, south. There is another direction between each of them. Between east and north there is northeast, which divides this direction, this plane that was of 90 degrees into half. 45. The half of 90 is 45 degrees. This will be 45 degrees. And this will also be of 45 degrees. 45 plus 45 is 90 degrees. So between north and west there is northwest. Between south and west there is southwest. Between south and east there is southeast. When we name them, the directions which are on the vertical plane, north and south, they come before. North, east, northeast. North, west, northwest, NW. Here south, west, SW. South, east, SE. Between each direction there is an angle of 45 degrees. There was a question, a blank in mental math worksheet in your previous work in old classrooms, where they had asked you about the angle between two directions in an 8-point compass. There are 8 directions in 8-point compass, so angle between 2 of them is 45 degrees. So 45 plus 45 90, again 45 135, again we are adding 45 degrees. 135 plus 45 180, again by adding 45 degrees we have gotten 225, again by adding we have gotten 270 degrees, then 315 degrees, and then again when it will make one complete rotation it will become 360 degrees. You see the angles for major directions, that are this east, west, north and south, are same as here. 0 degrees, then 90 degrees, then 180 degrees, and then 270. Here they are same. But if we will divide 90, if we will subtract 45 from 90 degrees, we will get 45, and subtract 45 degrees from 180 degrees, we will get 135. So there is a difference of 45 degrees in each of these directions, 45 degrees. So all these angles we will write them down like this, so that we have to more or less memorize them, or just keep it in your mind that you have to add 45 degrees. 0 plus 45 45, again adding 45 90, 135 180, 225 270, and 315, and then 360. So you can write it down as well on the side of the page number 89, because it is important that you keep these in your mind. The other thing that is important, you have to keep in your mind that directions. One is clockwise direction and one is anti-clockwise direction. You see, needles on a clock's face moves in this direction. So this direction will be clockwise direction. This direction will be clockwise, and the direction that will be opposite to it, in which the needles do not move, will be anti-clockwise direction, opposite direction. If you will move from here to here, it will be anti-clockwise direction. This is anti-clockwise and this is clockwise. See, clockwise, and this is anti-clockwise. Coming towards the workbook page, first of all you need to write all 8 directions in the boxes. North and opposite direction to north is south, east, west, and the directions between them I have written them down. Then you have to write down the angles, and you know this is the clockwise direction and this is anti-clockwise direction. This is for the diagram above. Now come to the table. Read it. John is facing south. If he turns 135 degrees clockwise, he will be facing which side, which direction he will face now. Okay, we will start from south. John is facing south. Yes, he has to turn 135 degrees clockwise. So clockwise direction is this direction. Okay, from south, 45. Between every 2 directions in 8-point compass there are 45 degrees. So from here we can start 45, then 90, then 135 degrees. So we have to move 135 degrees clockwise. So here it was 0 because he hasn't moved anywhere. He is facing south. 45, 90, 135 degrees. He has reached here. So now he will face northwest. You will write northwest here. Now John is facing east. If he turns 45 degrees, you have to write here clockwise or anti-clockwise. These are the 2 options. He will face northeast. So let's see that he has to move 45 degrees clockwise or anti-clockwise to reach northeast from east. So now he has to face, John is facing east. He has to face this east. Okay, this is the east. He has to face now to this direction. 45 degrees where to reach northeast. Northeast is here. So he has moved anti-clockwise. He has moved 45 degrees anti-clockwise to reach northeast. So you will write anti-clockwise. Now the third type of question here. Now he is facing which direction, when he will move 180 degree clockwise from that direction, he will face northeast. Where is northeast? The direction given is northeast, and he has came from somewhere. He has came from somewhere to northeast by turning 180 degree clockwise. So he has reached to this point. He is now facing this point by turning 180 degrees clockwise. He has come this way, so we will go backwards 180 degrees. 180 degrees we know is the straight angle. We can see that will be southwest, but still let's count. Let's jump 45 degrees. 45 plus 90 plus 135 plus 180 degrees. See, he has reached southwest. He is facing southwest now. So John is facing southwest and he turned 180 degree clockwise. He turned 180 degree clockwise to reach northeast. That's it. Okay, the fourth type of question. Now he is facing northwest. How many degrees he will turn clockwise to reach south? Let's see. John is facing northwest. Where is northwest? Here it is. And he has to reach south. South is here. And he has to move clockwise to face south. From northwest, we have to move clockwise to reach south. 45 plus 45, 90, 135, 180 and 225 degrees. So he has to turn 225 degrees. 225 degrees clockwise to reach south. The remaining questions are similar to these 4 questions. You can try them yourself. That's it.